Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Taurus. How are you guys, Taurus? I hope you're well. See what's happening. Before I get started, I just want to share this little food for thought affirmation with you. Stop trying to be so normal. Be more of the real you. Show the world who you are. So show your true self when you're dating. That way you attract someone who's attracted to who you really are. Okay? So, I mean, it's always good to put that best foot forward, but you definitely should let somebody know exactly who you are. Okay? Just be yourself. Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? Yeah. There you are. You got the birth of something new. You got some love coming in, maybe a couple of choices or options. It's definitely beautiful energy because this is what you're attracting is love, okay? Putting out that higher vibrational energy. Show this person your beautiful Empress energy. Taurus. Here we go. Yeah, Eight of Cups. Some of you may be walking away from someone, but moving towards another person. Nice. This is about knowing when to walk away when something's not emotionally fulfilling, but you have something new. So there are choices here. Beautiful. It's making the best choices in love. Yeah, I see emotional fulfillment. Yeah, so it's definitely, you're definitely not fulfilled with someone. You may have had a person who's kind of kept you waiting. So it's not very emotionally fulfilling. So you're moving on here, I feel. But I feel like you have someone who wants to invest in you. I do feel it's possible they're walking away from something and coming towards you. It's very possible that's the energy. So what I feel here is someone's waiting for the right opportunity. Okay. It has to do with someone putting themselves out there. It's an energy of seeing the bigger picture too. So you're moving towards emotional fulfillment. You're moving towards some love here. Looks like someone's coming in. Yeah, they're waiting for the right time. They're hoping this pays off. They're going to be putting all those cups in. They're going to put themselves out there, put it that way. Yeah, look at that. So it's an energy of someone who wants something successful. So this person's kind of, like I say, they could have a little bit of an ego here where they, and it definitely yourself let go of the ego, but this has to do with long term. This person's planning for this to be successful. So they're looking at this like an adventure, but they're waiting for the right opportunity. They may be looking to see if you're invested in anyone. Yeah, this is a person who's definitely probably dated, I would say, quite a few people here. And they haven't really found anybody that they see long term, you see? So this is a person who's been just free. They won't invest in just anyone. So, but they're seeing that Empress energy. Tell me about this beautiful Empress energy, Taurus. Yeah, so you're no longer giving to someone. You've likely waited patiently, so you're freeing yourself. You're moving on. You may have other people giving you attention. It certainly looks like it. Someone's looking. If you're no longer reaching out to this person, they may be looking to see who you're giving attention to, but you're moving on. I don't think you're going to invest in this person. I feel they were... somebody who probably just came around when they wanted attention. They weren't giving you the attention that you deserved here. They weren't reciprocating or sharing, spending time with you. So, yeah, you're releasing that, see? And it's an energy of seeing the bigger picture. This is your happiness, your future. So you have choices here. So it's also an energy of knowing when to walk away. See? Walking away, but moving towards something better. There's always something better. Yeah. Each time you date someone, every time there's something that's not successful, it's leading you closer to the one that is. Eight of Cups. See, being a little cautious, playing it safe, Taurus. Yeah, you're about to get something you want, see? Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. You're moving towards emotional fulfillment. You have a person who's going to reach out. They're hoping you'll indulge them. Now, but they're hoping, okay, that you're going to feel the same. So it's about reciprocity. They're going to reach out. Absolutely. You've got another person. So you're moving away and you've got something coming in here. I feel there's an energy of emotional fulfillment here. Someone here waiting for the right opportunity, hoping this pays off. Yeah. Look at that. That's what you want. Reciprocity. So you've had someone who's not reciprocating. They're not spending time. They're not giving you enough attention. So this is where you go get it somewhere else. That person could be looking to see who you are giving it to, but You've got someone here who definitely, see, there's that choice, choosing a whole new path. You're freeing yourself. This is where you've been sitting on the fence and making a choice. Now, this is a life path. You have someone who's waiting for the right time to approach you. So it has to do with the timing. Yeah, you got a crush. You got someone crushing on you. Some of you want children too. I can see that. Some of you want children or have children. So I feel what's going to happen here is just going to keep things simple. Someone's going to start, what's going to happen? Someone's going to start giving you a bunch of attention. You might not even see it. You still might be focused a little on that past. That's all good. But I feel as though you're definitely only offering so much of yourself. You've likely learned, only offer a little bit till you're sure. But this person's going to give you something you want. For starters, they're going to, it's likely a new crush, but I can see this longing for love. And I feel like you have someone here who is. They're at that time in their life where they're thinking of having children. Some of you, if there's no children, it's an energy of this person approaching you, starting to do nice things. They're going to start giving you attention, you see. They might say sweet things to you, if it's a workplace or someone around you, they'll start doing nice things. Okay. So this is somebody who's ready for the adventure. They want something long term. See, the other person, it's something that isn't long term, and that's what you're going to see is the bigger picture. So I feel yourself, you're at this crossroads, you're making a choice. Yeah, see, multiple opportunities and delays. Yeah, someone probably looking to see if you do. They're hoping, they may reach out and just ask you as well. So sometimes that's an energy of someone who reaches out hoping you'll tell them what they want to hear. Okay, yeah, that you've walked away from another person. So it's probably someone around you. Yeah, watch the ego though with that, the Empress and the Six of Wands there. So there we have it. So there's a little bit of mystery, a little bit of a confusion, see? You might have someone who wants to keep things a little simple at first, not rush into things that may be moving too fast, so there's a little fear there. But this is an energy of two people talking, communicating, showing their true selves. There it is, showing your true self. Yeah, some of you are keeping your feelings to yourself a little bit here. And so I feel like you're offering one cup. You're offering some feelings, some kindness, compassion. You're looking on the past with kindness and compassion as well. But yeah, been there, done that for some of you. If it is someone coming in who has children, you may not be interested. Okay. But I feel here with the moon, there's someone here who's got romantic thoughts and feelings. Someone's planning something here. Yeah, it could be a little getaway. Yeah, see, something traditional. So it's an energy of someone, you got someone here you're not on the same page with, and there's someone who is. They're not sure. They're a little worried you won't be. You won't reciprocate. You won't feel the same. But they want to get on the same page by communicating and a delay. So this is someone who's likely going to, this next person's likely going to be something that starts off a little bit slow, nothing major, but it's about timing. It's about investing and being patient. Okay. So, and then things start to speed up. So I feel it's the end of delays. I feel like this person is, you likely have someone who's, could be a little crush or secret admirer, something they've kept to themselves, someone who hasn't shown you their true self. So I see that, but see, they see you as somebody who is on the same page. So I don't think you're going to deal with someone who isn't. Anyone who doesn't want something long term. Okay, or at least I see this as an adventure, being being a free spirit as well. So if some of you actually don't want commitment, you just want a companion, someone to do things with, go on adventures, something outdoorsy, whatever that means to you. This other person will be on, this person's probably on that same page, but hasn't revealed their true self. So they could, I got to be honest, they could come chasing back after you, but you have a choice. See, this is an energy of having faith. You have someone here, I feel, who's not giving you what you need. They're not giving you attention. So this is where you're kind of looking at it. You have a fear that this person isn't faithful. So this is why I feel like you're on this new path. But this crush is here. See, this someone longing for love, not showing their true selves yet. But I see the love here. There's a bond. This is, you're going to bond with this other person better, okay? So trust your intuition here. Some of you may have Pisces in your chart, but this is also a person who knows everything they need to know. Once they know everything they need to know, okay? Once they know that you're no longer invested in a particular person or talking to them, whatever the situation, they will approach. But this is how they're coming in, keeping it simple, doing sweet things, see, showing you they like you. Now, this is someone longing for love, but it's not going to go slow forever. So if you're a little concerned about that, there's nothing to fear but fear itself. Yeah, some people don't like that super slow when you don't hear from a person often. They only come in when they want attention. See, you're not interested in feeding somebody's ego and giving them attention, you see. You're offering one cup and nothing more. You're keeping some of your feelings to yourself, but you are going to get something you're wanting is coming your way. Someone who's more like yourself in some ways, definitely traditional, doing things in a traditional manner. But it has to do with two people having faith, building each other up and forming a bond here. So you might know who this person is, trust your intuition, but I feel a lot of this is, I see Cancer and Pisces energy here, Taurus. So I feel that you could have either one of those energies. So your intuition is going to tell you if something feels right, if you should invest. It's telling you to just be a little patient with this person. Okay? Be a little patient here. Yeah. You're going to get little messages, you know, a little tap on the shoulder telling you just be patient with this person. It takes them a little bit of time, right, to get on the same page. It's definitely that crush, that sweet energy. Yeah, some of you are definitely longing for love, but like I say, to me it looks like unless someone's on the same page, yeah, see, you've got this person. Unless they're on the same page as you, you're just not going to bother. You might be, I see you being kind and compassionate. I don't feel, you're just going to slowly, I feel, move away from someone here. But that's that beautiful choice in love, is the bond. You want that emotional fulfillment. So I feel it has to do with someone that's going to reach out. It's where you're coming to, or this person that's coming in. They may have actually stopped talking to someone else because they've talked to you and met you. It's also a person who often, I got to be honest, drops someone like a hot potato when they meet the one, they think they meet the next one, right? Yeah, so just so you know. But yeah, I feel this is someone who's going to show their true self, their true feelings. It starts as a crush. They'll start by giving you a lot of attention. You know, they are, you know, it's about being on the same page, but it has to do with having faith in the path that they're on. So this is someone who actually has faith. This other person, definitely not. This is why you're going to stop giving. They're not telling you what you need to know. They're not giving you time and energy. They're not giving you any attention. So why would you give attention to them, right? That's what it's showing. See, this person's waiting for the right opportunity. They're just kind of waiting here. They're looking out there. Yeah, so some of you, the ship has sailed with someone, definitely. And this is where your ship comes in, right here. See, something you want. Your ship's about to come in. King of Cups. That crush, someone who's been crushing on you, kind of keeping it to themselves, all of a sudden going to start, they could be helpful. And do you want a cup of coffee? You know, do you want to do something? You know, they're just going to start giving you attention because they want long term. But they're still not 100% sure. See, Queen of Pentacles, being grounded, practical, and sensible. There you are, Taurus. That's part of your Empress energy. You know your worth and your value. It's energy of someone valuing your time because you're waiting, right? Waiting for this person. I feel like you've indulged them. Okay, you've reached out. You've reached out to them first to indulge them, and you didn't get what you wanted. That's why you're no longer giving. But your ship's coming in. Somebody here feels that way about you. They're ready to invest. They're just waiting for the right opportunity. Yeah, they're just kind of looking probably for something to do, something that will bring you together, something that you both enjoy. I do see a couple of free spirits here, though. Definitely. A couple of free spirits who've dated a lot of people, haven't really met anyone that you want to take it, you know, further. And that could be having children. Some of you I can see have had children. You're not interested in anyone who comes in with children. Been there, done that. So you wait. Someone more like yourself, yeah, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But you're looking at this here. You're trusting your intuition, your inner knowing here. It's when you just know something feels right or something doesn't. And I think it feels right with this other person. I feel it's because they're not afraid of wearing their heart on their sleeve. They're not afraid of putting themselves out there. The other person's not like that. And probably some other things. Obviously they... you know, they just want to come in when they want attention. They're not seeing that you need attention. You need some of that TLC. I feel like you've indulged. It's your turn, is what I feel. Your ship is going to come in here. You see, it's too late for this other person. You're no longer interested. Yeah. And it could be this person who's, like I say, no longer giving to someone else because they've met you. It's like that instant attraction almost. Yeah. It's hard to say how it starts. Let's have a look at the Ten of Cups. Yeah, instant, like I say, because I could kind of feel here, they stop talking to somebody or moving away from them when they meet you. Why? Because you're the Empress. They're drawn to your high vibrational energy, you see. The very loving, nurturing, kind, and compassionate. So, but I do think you're going to be cautious. You're playing it safe. You're only going to offer so much. Okay. Yeah. And it, like I say, it could go where you end something suddenly with someone. But often the King of Cups is someone, and they may be with someone they really like, but, you know, it's okay. You know, they're not completely fulfilled with this other person, but when they meet you, you see. Well, so King of Cups will drop people like a hot potato. Something better comes along. So just watch that. Take your time with this person. And it could even be yourself. Okay, with the Empress. It could go either way there. Yeah, you want reciprocity. There's going to be. And I feel this person's going to reach out. I feel they're waiting for the right time. They want to invest. They're probably curious if you're invested in anyone too. There's things that they likely want to know. But I feel they know you. I feel they know you enough. They're probably around you in some way. I feel like you're just fulfilling your own emotions and needs right now till the right person comes. But there we have it, the reciprocity, see? You know, they're going to date you. They definitely want love, but they're going to date you. You know, do sweet things, show you as this moves forward. They're exploring their feelings. There's the exploring energy, you see? Yeah, they'll definitely give you attention, though. This is someone who will reciprocate. Yeah. Wow. Just be grounded, practical. I feel as though you're not so sure if you see a future, if this is long term. Okay, but I think you're just going to kind of go with it here. Just look at it. Maybe just be friends first, possibly, till you feel comfortable, especially when it comes to that physical connection. That could be why you had an issue with the other person. They reach out and then want something. They want you to fill that cup, indulge them, and give them what they want. When you don't, they get attention from someone else. This is why I feel like you're ending it. So it's likely that epiphany, that sudden realization you're having with the Empress energy too. Or you just know. It's all good because you have someone else who wants to date you. And they are emotionally mature. They're not going to, you know, just come in looking for attention. In fact, they're likely going to spoil you with little gifts and spend time with you. This is someone who will want to be with you as much as they can. They're going to give you a lot of attention, okay? So, and I actually feel like you'll be comfortable with this person. It may take you a little time, though, okay? But it's an energy of two people forming a bond. Going off on this adventure together. I feel like you both could be a couple of free spirits a little bit here, you know. Maybe outdoorsy energy, the great outdoors, things like that. Tell me a little more about the Hierophant. This is how you're conducting yourself. You're a bit of a free spirit. You'll set yourself free from anyone who's just looking for attention. Yeah, see? Oops, yeah. Tempering your passions, tempering your emotions, being patient here. Yeah, little Sag energy. See, it's that free spirit. See, some of you, you're going to be tempted by this person, absolutely. But I feel as you're going to pull back and look at this person's a little different than your usual type. They're not the same as this other person. They explore their feelings and their emotions. So what it's telling me, some of you have someone who may be way too emotional, or it's yourself. See, the Empress is generally not ruled by the emotions. They're tempered. Where you offer one cup, you play it safe. You give them some kindness, some compassion. You give them a little. But if you're not getting what you're giving, this is why I feel like you've moved on. But this other person, what's so interesting that I'm seeing, it's hard to put my finger on it to articulate it, but they are going to give you a lot of attention, but for some reason, some of you have someone who's too emotional. Okay, they're too out there. this is where you may not be that comfortable with too much too fast. So this is where I feel, but it is an energy I feel of getting on the same page, looking at things from how they may feel, okay, as well, because they're seeing the Empress. So it's about being kind and compassionate about that energy. So you may have a person who's really fast with falling in love, somebody who puts her heart in their sleeve, they fall in love quick, it's really fast, it may be a little bit too much too fast for you. It's possible you have another person who just wants to date and court. Okay, and you may not be comfortable with that because they come in when they want attention. And this is where you're going to make the choice. So the person who's willing to wear their heart on their sleeve, that knows exactly how they feel emotionally, that showers abundance on you and does nice things. They want to impress you, to show you that they want long term. That's your person. Okay, they may be a little too emotional at first. You may feel something's a little off, that it may not feel that comfortable for you. Okay, because you're not being ruled by your emotions. I can see it, you see. But this is about seeing the bigger picture of this other person, the differences between the two. So one of them is definitely more your type. Okay, one of them is different than your usual type. But that's what the Empress energy is all about, is recognizing it. So there it is. I feel like you're going to take this opportunity. You know, I feel like you're going to have someone who's going to date you and court you. And yeah, they're going to fall in love quick and tell you how they feel because they want this long term. They feel like they're doing things the right way. Okay, so it's, like I say, it's pulling back and seeing things their way too. So just tempering your thoughts, tempering your feelings. I think your ship's coming in here. But you know, I gotta tell you, you are a bit of a free spirit. I'm feeling a little free spirit energy here. So you want somebody who has that energy too, where you spend time together doing fun things, going off on adventures, you know, doing whatever those adventures are to you. Some people it's garage sales, some people it's hiking, you know, it's real adventures. That's what that card means to me with that energy. Yeah, so let's just have one more look at this Knight of Cups. Yeah, so you do have this other person, like I say, coming back around, trying. You're going to be tempted, but I feel like you're going to choose the other person, even though it feels slightly off, because they're different. They express themselves more open, where you haven't had a lot of that. See, the reciprocity. You're about to get reciprocity. So, but it's going to feel different because you're not used to it. You haven't had it. You know, you're always the one nurturing and reaching out. You're always the one showering them with the abundance, doing nice things, you know, making them happy where they're not making you happy. So you fall into that habit, that routine of accepting that. So it's telling you to pull back and look at this other person. Yeah, they may be way more emotional than you're used to, putting themselves out there way more. It takes a little time to get used to it. But that's your person, it says here. The person who offers the big cup, who knows how they feel, what they want. Yeah, so it's an energy of going with the flow, just the waiting, just let it evolve and see where it goes. Just be a little patient with this person. Okay, and if you have a person who comes in and they are feeling a little wishy-washy, you know, you feel like they're just coming in for attention, it's still the same thing. Just give it a little time. But I see friends first. There'll be no taking things to the next level. Not until you feel the time is right, you see. And the person who's patient and who keeps coming to see you, keeps showering abundance, keeps doing nice things, bringing you gifts, that's the person. See, they're trying to show you that they want something long term. They have a sense of pride as well. The other person is, I feel, being ruled more by their ego. So do watch your own, though, it does say. Okay, really watch that. But yeah, I feel like you could take a leap of faith and go for this. You have Aries in your chart, but you may have someone who has a little Aries or a little Taurus or Sag in their chart. Some Gemini, Pisces, and Cancer are very strong here. And possibly some Scorpio. Yeah, so you know your worth and your value, releasing things that no longer serve. Do let go of the ego. You're also letting go of someone who's not reciprocating. And I mean, they may have feelings, but they're not spending time with you. They're not seeing the adventure that you are. So you want somebody with a little bit more adventuresome spirit, I feel. But yeah, you're grounded, you're practical, you're sensible. There's definitely someone here you don't see a future with and someone you do. It's the person who holds that big cup where their emotions run over. So there's your choice. Yeah, see? Being friends first, I feel. Making sure and just being a little patient with this person. Yeah, sometimes when people really meet someone sudden and they're just like, wow, the chemistry is off the charts. They bring out all this emotional energy and it becomes a little too much too fast sometimes. It can feel a bit off. But yeah, I don't see you rejecting this person. I see you just sort of releasing things that no longer serve, letting this person know you value. You see, they're going to let you know they value you. Why? Because they're going to keep bringing you little gifts and doing nice things. You see, spending time with you. They're going to shower you with abundance, something that you haven't got. So it may be overwhelming with that Six of Wands. Okay. So yeah. And you know, you can talk and share your feelings with this person. They will share your feelings. They will. That's what they want. They want to connect on the emotional level. You see, the other person comes in. What's off is they want you to indulge them. They want to rush towards the physical before they even connect on the emotional. So watch for those signs when you have these people. Definitely one of them, I feel some of you have already ended it, or you meet this person and this other person ends something with someone else where they're not getting what they want. Okay. So I feel what it's calling for is balance. For yourself, balance out your feelings and emotions with that Empress energy. You see, don't be ruled by your emotions, but definitely share some of it. You're going to get something you want here. You're moving towards 8 of Cups, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. There's the offer right there. The person you connect with, where you see eye to eye, you're on the same page. Your communication's really good too, because I feel like you got someone here you just don't communicate with well. It could be just the communication's not easy, where it's easy with this person. It should always be easy when you can just talk and be yourself, where you're comfortable. That's what it's trying to say. And that's this person that's coming in. Okay, so I'm going to grab some charms. Wow, lovely reading for you, Taurus. I feel like it's like almost the whole reading's telling me, it's like you kind of got this. Okay, you know what you need to let go of. You know your worth, but what you're recognizing that I think is going to be acknowledged, that this person's showing you they know your worth. You see? Yeah, they may be letting go of something, you know, but I feel it's an energy of ego too. Yeah, letting go of the ego. And then the ego doesn't mean that you think you're better than someone, you see. It could be someone who feels like, you may have someone here who feels like you're out of reach. It's too good to be true, you know. But I actually feel this person's going to surprise you here with how much attention they give you. It may be too much, especially if you work a lot with that Queen of Pentacles energy. But just be patient, okay? This could be something quite special. Yeah, we all have these things, you know, and it's also, you know, overall the whole energy again is not just being patient, but recognizing it takes time for people to get comfortable and get used to each other. Okay. Yeah. You got someone falling pretty fast here. So let's have a look at the Tower. Yeah. See, being wise, the inner wisdom. That's your inner wisdom. Being very wise. See the Fan. It's someone who comes in for attention. They want you to indulge them. So you've got someone who, you have a King of Cups who wants to be indulged. You see? They want to go to that second level. They come in fast. They're not seeing your worth and your value. So what you're going to do is show them you know your worth and value. You see, by not giving them what they want. And I actually feel like that's what's going to end it, is that person. But the other person is also in a similar energy, only they want that emotional connection. They want you. They're offering you this cup. They're indulging you. They're giving you something. See, it's not about what you give. It's what they're going to be giving you, because I feel like you've done a lot of giving in the past. But you still have to find the balance, okay? You still have to give a little something to let this person know that you value them as well, because it goes both ways. But there's the letter K. There's the cup. See, that's that cup. That's where it happens suddenly, where this person reaches out to you. You're going to meet this person quite suddenly, more than likely just out of the blue, but I do think it's going to be a little fast for you, the way they fall in love, the way they want to connect and put all those cups out there. And I feel like you're game to that within reason. Okay, but that Queen of Pentacles, that's part of the Empress, you know. But yeah, I think you'll figure it out. There's the fish. Energy of going with the flow. Yeah, see, it's when you know something's fishy here too, eh? When they don't give, you're always giving and they don't give anything. Well, this new person's going to surprise you. The letter G, it'll likely all of a sudden, like there's the cup right there. See, that's what I was saying. This person's going to let you know very quickly, suddenly, how they feel, where the other person, they don't really have intentions of sharing a whole lot, at least not for a long time, if ever. They more than likely just want attention. They feel they're pretty important, I feel. So we have the G and the heart with the key. See, the key to the heart is communication. The key is connecting on the emotional level. The letter O. The letter J, there's the good luck. See, this is where things, you've got some good luck on your side here, the 4-leaf clover. If that other person comes back around, you are going to be tempted, because there's definitely some kind of connection there. But this other person is going to, yeah, you got a decision here, all right. You'll pick the right one. There's the communication. There's the other cup. You see? It's all about how they communicate, what they're offering, what they give to you. It's not about, this is someone who, the original energy is someone who wants something from you, not what they can give. So they come in wanting you to give to them. You see, they're not coming in showing you what they can give to you, like this King of Cups that's healthy down here, emotionally mature. Okay. You've got two energies. They both have that King of Cups, Page of Cups energy, but there's the positive and the negative, you see? And that's what you're going to have to take your time and pull back and look at it and just be sort of patient and look at it, okay? They're coming in different. They're different than your usual type, but there's something I feel that, you know, with one of them that's not comfortable and the other one it's very comfortable. Yeah. It's all about how you feel. If it feels right, go for it. If it doesn't, right? So we have the E, there's the lock. So it's a person who wants to lock you down. This is someone showing you they want long term. Doesn't mean it's going to happen the day you meet them. There's definitely some dating here and a need for some patience, where you start, at first you're going to feel something's off. Okay? You might even feel the chemistry's off or something isn't right. But then all of a sudden it starts to work because you've been patient enough to see the difference. See, chemistry, sometimes instant chemistry isn't always the answer, but in this case I actually feel there's going to be both. The instant chemistry, but you're not going to indulge them and give them that physical. There has to be that emotional connection. This is two people showing their innermost selves to each other, sharing your feelings, what you want, what makes you happy, what fulfills you emotionally, to be on, make sure you're getting each other. That's the person. They want to let you know that they want the same thing as you. Okay. The positive King of Cups. There's the yin and yang. See, two people who fit. See, you've got someone here who's a really good fit. They're different than your usual type. It's a yin and yang, but yet you fit. You're slightly different, just enough to create balance. Because you can't be with someone who's exactly the same as yourself. You drive each other crazy a lot of times, right? So they're just enough different where it creates that balance. I love it. Yeah, two hearts. See, you're going to connect. I do think it's going to be a bit of a decision. But with that Empress energy and the rules of the Empress energy, I feel like you'll pick the right person. The person who can share their feelings, the one you can talk to easy, where they make you feel comfortable talking to them. It's not where you're making somebody else constantly comfortable and they still don't give you anything. Queen of Cups. Yeah, there's the judgment, the decision. See, this is the decision you have to make, is between these two, and it has to do with the right time, the timing. That's to do with the king, the mature King of Cups. Although, like I say, they both share some energy. One of them will drop you for a hot potato if something better comes along, if they don't get what they want. So they come out wearing their heart on their sleeve, and then they drop you because something better come along. You see, where the other one's a little more balanced, you see. It's two hearts connecting. You got two cups here. You got a couple situations. If you don't know what this is, it's likely going to happen suddenly, where the end of delay is all of a sudden you've got these two options. You may, like I say, this could just be you getting a couple people reaching out, and you may not be too sure. And then we have the butterfly. There's the transfer. This is where the relationship starts to transform. And you start to see this King of Cups, this emotional person. Very emotional. Okay, Taurus, because we know you're in this, you can sometimes be a little aloof, grounded, practical. You're trying to be sensible. Okay, you're looking at the details of these two people, but this is where it changes, where you see that King of Cups, that emotional energy is not so bad. They may share their feelings quick and fall in love quick, but they're mature, where the other one isn't. Okay. And then there's the carrot. See, one of them just dangles the carrot. That's only come out like 3. I swear it's been in this thing forever, and it's never come out till this week, or last week. I think it came out twice. Yeah, crazy. That's the carrot. See, they dangle the carrot, hoping you'll take it, right? You'll indulge them, where the other person's giving you something. They're not trying to take from you. So that's where you have to see. There's the smile. I think you're going to figure this out. Okay. Yeah, but they're both of these energies see you as the Empress. It's just one of them doesn't want to give anything. So you're not going to give until you're indulged, until you get, and I don't mean indulge, but you get something out of it too. Because it's an energy of someone who's a taker and someone who's a giver. The other person's a giver, like yourself. Like the Empress can be very generous, Taurus. You can be very generous. But here you're being practical and sensible with your emotional energy. One more for the Two of Cups. Yeah, this could be something long-term. Yeah, there's going to be a strong connection here. See, it's going to manifest. This is going to manifest different too. Okay, different than it usually does when you date somebody. But there's a strong connection. This could be long-term. So you'll make the right decision. Okay, it may be hard to decipher between the two. So just anyone who tries to rush you to connect physically, or they try to rush you to connect emotionally before you're ready. Okay, these are the things you want to look at, is the balance. Yeah, one of them's just right. The other one, not so much. All right, take care and bye for now.